All right, good afternoon, everyone. God bless. Hope you're doing well. We're going to begin with our English classes today. Book number 2, side by side, chapter number 10. Book number 2, chapter number 10. Let's begin. We're going to be discussing could, be able to, have got to plus an adjective. We're going to be discussing expressing past and future ability. Also discuss expressing past and future obligation, and also giving an excuse. So let's begin. Please repeat after me. Busy.
Busy,
Disappointed.
disappointed,
Frustrated.
frustrated,
Full.
full,
Nervous.
nervous,
Shy.
shy,
Shy.
shy,
Sick.
sick,
Tired.
tired,
Upset.
upset,
Weak.
weak,
Crowded.
cloudy,
Difficult.
difficult,
Make sure you pronounce that T. Difficult.
difficult,
Heavy.
heavy,
Spicy.
spicy,
Windy.
windy.
Excellent. So make sure you review those. You can see the book, right? Altagracia?
Yeah, I can see.
All right. So they couldn't. Repeat after me.
They couldn't.
They couldn't.
Oh,
I couldn't study.
I could study.
I could study.
I could study.
He could study.
He could study.
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 He couldn't study.
He couldn't study.
So he could study or he couldn't
Couldn't
study.
study.
All right, let's look at the next one. Clear that up. She could study.
She could study.
She couldn't study.
She couldn't study.
He could study.
She could study.
It couldn't study.
He couldn't study.
We could study.
He could study.
We couldn't study.
We couldn't study.
You could study.
You could study.
You couldn't study.
You couldn't study.
They could study.
They could study.
They couldn't study.
They couldn't study.
So, if you look at the question, let's look over here. You take could and you bring it to the front. Could, then the pronoun. Could he study? Yes, he could. No, he couldn't. So let's look at the example. And remember, make sure you take a picture of this. Click, click, so you can continue on. So, first example, could Peter play on the basketball team when he was a little boy? No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
He was too short.
He was too short.
So let's look at number one. Could Lisa go to lunch with her coworkers today? No,
No,
she
he
couldn't.
couldn't.
She was too busy. So let me just show you that here with some correction lines. So you're replacing that part with that part, okay? And then you're replacing that for she, and then you say no, replace that for she couldn't. She was too busy. All right.
All right.
So there we go. So please make sure you complete all these exercises. So let's take another picture. Here we go. Altagracia, you want to try number 2?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Could Sarah finish his homework last night? No, she couldn't. She was tired.
Okay, very good. And the name is Sasha.
Sacha.
Good. Number 3 to 6, please take
Number
a picture.
3.
Click, click. And 4 through 9, click, click. Make sure you do the exercises at home. Let's continue on with page number 95. They weren't able to. So look at this. When could is equivalent. Okay.
Okay.
You use was or were, and then both of them connect to able to. So let's look at the examples. And then the bottom one, couldn't is equivalent, pretty much the same as wasn't or weren't, is singular and plural, able to. So let's look at the example. Was Jimmy able to lift his grandmother's suitcase? No, he wasn't able to. It was too
heavy.
So let's look at number 1. Was Diane able to sit down on the subway this morning?
No,
No,
she
she
wasn't
wasn't
able to.
able to. Okay.
It was too cloudy.
Crowded. Very good. All right. So let's look at number 2. You want to try number 2, Altagracia, all by yourself?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Number 2.
Yes.
Was Charlie able to eat the food at the restaurant last night? No, he wasn't able to. It was too spicy.
Okay, no, he wasn't able to eat the food. Or you could say he wasn't able to.
He wasn't?
Yeah, you said, right? You said he wasn't, so you would say, so let me put it over here. You could say,
No, he wasn't able to eat the food.
you could also say that, he wasn't able to.
Okay.
No pudo hacerlo. If you were gonna say the complete sentence, he wasn't able to eat the food at the restaurant. Okay. All right, so let's see what else.
Uy, estoy sola hoy en la clase.
Yes, for now. All right, so let's look at number
Number 3.
3 to 8. Please take a picture. Click, click, so you could do them at home. And take a picture of the example, the blue box that we follow. Let's continue on. Okay, now we're looking at the use of she had to study for an examination.
For examination.
All right, so did Barbara enjoy herself at the concert last night? Unfortunately, she wasn't able to, or unfortunately, she couldn't. Remember, you choose, okay?
Okay.
Go to the concert last night. She had to study for an examination. So let's look at the example over here. You see it says she had to, and then you fill in the blank. Sorry. So number 1. Water.
Did Paulo enjoy himself at the tennis match last week?
So we would say, unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
he
wasn't
wasn't able to what? To enjoy himself at the tennis match last week. All right. He had to visit his boss in the hospital.
He had to visit his boss in the hospital.
Let's do one last one. Number, let me see if I write it down. Number 2.
Did Amanda enjoy herself at the soccer game yesterday afternoon? Unfortunately, she wasn't able to enjoy herself at the soccer game yesterday afternoon. She had to go to the eye doctor for an examination.
The soccer game, yesterday afternoon. And then she had to go to the eye doctor. All right. Very good. So take a picture. Click, click. And complete the remaining exercises, please, on this page. Take a picture here. 3 to 7. Click, click. And for number 8, please fill in your own exercise for number 8. Good job. Let's continue on. And let me see what we have here. Altagracia. And Daniela. All right, let's continue on. Page 97. Okay, if you can read along with me, but let's have your microphones muted so you can follow along or read consistently together. Okay, so make sure your microphones are off if you're in the call, so that you can practice later on as we're recording. Here we go. Mrs. Murphy's students couldn't do their homework. Mrs. Murphy doesn't know about what to do. Oh, I said doesn't know about what. I'm sorry, I added words. Mrs. Murphy doesn't know what to do with her students today. They didn't do their
Didn't
homework last night.
last night.
And now she can't teach the lesson she prepared. Bob couldn't do his homework because he had a stomach ache. Sally couldn't do her homework because she was tired and fell asleep early. John couldn't do his homework because he had to visit his grandmother in the hospital. Donna couldn't do her homework because she had to take care of her baby sister while her mother worked late at the office. And all the other students couldn't do their homework because there was a blackout in their neighborhood last night. All the students promised Mrs. Murphy they'll be able to do their homework tonight. She certainly hopes so. All right, so take a picture of this, click if you need it. And then we have questions and answers. Mrs. Murphy's asking her students about their homework. Using this model, you're gonna create dialogues, verse in this story. So look at this example here for that we have. Bob, where's your homework? I'm sorry, Mrs. Murphy. I couldn't do it. You couldn't? Why not? I had a stomach ache. Will you do your homework tonight? Yes, I promise. So you're gonna look at the reading. Let me back up. And you're gonna create dialogues between the participants of this reading. So let's do the bottom section here, the listening. Here we go. Number 1, listen and choose the correct answer. It says, I couldn't sit down on the bus. What's the answer? A or B? B, very good. It was too crowded. Because it was too crowded, I couldn't sit. Number 2, Tony wasn't able to paint his house. How come?
To pay.
It was too windy. Too much wind, so he couldn't paint the house. Number 3, Jennifer couldn't find her purse last night.
B.
B. It was too dark. Number 4, they didn't enjoy the food at the restaurant.
B.
Correct. Number 5, why weren't the plumbers able to fix it? A or B? A, very good. Number 6 and last one, why couldn't you go to work yesterday?
A.
Why couldn't you go to work yesterday?
I was too sick.
I was too sick. Excellent. All right. We're good? Any questions?
No.
All right. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. This is the next section. So look over here. Let me point this out to you. Will, it's gonna happen. Won't, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so you can say, repeat after me. I have got to work.
I have got to work.
We have got to work.
We have got to work.
You have got to work.
You have got to work.
They have got to work.
They have got to work.
He has got to work.
He has got to work.
She has got to work.
She has got to work.
It has got to work.
It has got to work.
Now let's pronounce it with the contractions. Number one here. I've got to work.
I've got to work.
We've got to work.
We've got to work.
You've got to work.
You've got to work.
They've got to work.
They've got to work.
He's got to work.
He's got to work.
She's got to work.
She's got to work.
It's got to work.
It's got to work.
All right, so now let's look at some examples where we put this into practice. Don't forget, we have to use that example. So we have an example here. Let's read it. Need some more water in my throat. I am afraid I won't be able to help you move to your new apartment tomorrow. You won't? Why not? I've got to take my son to the doctor. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll be able to move to my new apartment by myself. So we can see the example here used, right? And we can see the phrase move to. Let's do number one. Here we go. I'm afraid I won't be able to what? Paint your apartment. You won't? Why not? I've got to drive my parents to the airport. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll be able to paint my apartment by myself. Very good. So please take a picture, click, click, and you could do exercise 2, 3 to 6, click, click, and create 1 for number 8. All right, your own example. How to say it? Expressing obligation. Listen and repeat after me. I've got to take my son to the doctor.
I've got to take my son to the doctor.
I have to take my son to the doctor.
I have to take my son to the doctor.
I need to take my son to the doctor.
I need to take my son to the doctor.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
So these are examples that you can practice that show when you're expressing an obligation, something that you have to do, something that you've got to do, or something that you need to do. So let's look at some examples on page 100. Here we go. Again, please keep your microphones off. You can read out loud at home so you can practice. This way we get a better sound. So keep your microphones off, please. Here we go. The bathroom pipe is broken. Mr. and Mrs. Wilson are very frustrated. A pipe broke in their bathroom yesterday while Mr. Wilson was taking a shower. They called the plumber, but she couldn't come yesterday. She was sick. She can't come today either. She was too busy, and unfortunately, she won't be able to come tomorrow because tomorrow is Sunday and she doesn't work on Sundays. Mr. and Mrs. Wilson are afraid they won't be able to use their shower for quite a while. That's why they're so frustrated. So we are looking, and let's review this kind of quickly so we don't forget. These are some of the examples that we are discussing and learning. So she couldn't, right? Can't come. We have seen it. Won't be able to. Won't be able to. Okay. So those are some of the examples that we can see here from this chapter. So let's continue with the next reading. Here we go. Take a picture, click, click, in case you need it. Here we go. Next reading. The television is broken. Timmy Brown and his brother and sister are very frustrated. Their television broke yesterday while they were watching their favorite TV program. Their parents called the TV repair person, but he couldn't come yesterday. He was fixing televisions on the other side of town. He can't come today either. His repair truck is broken. He can't come today either. His repair come tomorrow. I'm sorry, hold on, I missed it. He can't come today either. His repair truck is broken. And unfortunately, he won't be able to come tomorrow because he'll be out of town. Timmy Brown and his brother and sister are afraid they won't be able to watch TV for a while. That's why they're so frustrated. Take a picture, click, click, so you have an idea what to do in this section. So let's answer these questions. Could the plumber come to the Wilson's house yesterday? Why not? Based on the story. Did he come yesterday? It says here, no. She was sick. So she couldn't come to the Wilson's house yesterday. Why not? Because she was sick. All right, so I'm not gonna do all these questions with you. Please take a picture, click, click, and you can answer them. Altagracia, you wanna try number 2?
Yes, I'm gonna try.
Go ahead.
Can she come to their house today? Why not? She couldn't come yesterday.
So she couldn't come yesterday. She's asking, can she come today?
She was sick.
Okay.
She can't come today either.
So today is technically because it's talking about today. So she can't come today
Either.
Okay, very good. All right, so take a picture, fill this out. So choose. Mr. Wilson is calling the plumber again. Choose the correct words and then practice the conversation. Hello, this is Mr. Wilson. You blank send someone to fix our bathroom pipe. I blank take a shower. Letter B. I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson. You blank understand. We blank able to send a plumber right now. I blank a big job to do on the other sides of town. And my assistant blank got to help me. We won't blank come over for a few more days. So you need to fill this out in your book. So then when I check your book, I can check it for you. Let's continue on. Right, page 100. On our own. Okay, frustrated, disappointed, and upset. Frustrated, disappointed, and upset. Let's look at this section. Here we go. Let's read it. Remember, if you keep your microphone off, this way you can hear me and you can practice consistently with the video. Here we go. Martha is upset. She got a flat tire and she won't be able to get to the airport on time. Frank is frustrated. He lost his key and he can't get into his apartment. Emily is upset. Her computer crashed and she lost all her work. Now she won't be able to hand in her term paper tomorrow. Ted was really disappointed last year. He couldn't dance in school in the school play. His teacher said he was too clumsy. Anybody knows what the word clumsy means? How do you say clumsy in Spanish?
I don't know.
Anyone? How do you say clumsy in Spanish?
Clumsy.
Or anybody knows what a synonym is? Daniela, you know how to say clumsy in Spanish?
Clumsy. Torpe.
Yes. So it's somebody who makes mistakes without realizing it. They're clumsy. Okay. And that's look at these two people over here on the side. They're dancing, right? No problem. Look at his feet. Look at his hat. He just dropped the hat. Clumsy. All right. So let's look at the journal entry. Please make sure you complete this journal entry at home. Are you frustrated, disappointed, or upset about something? Talk about it with other students in your class. So let me just ask, we'll take a moment. Altagracia, are you frustrated, disappointed, or upset about something?
No.
Pretend you are. Pretend. Go ahead. Say yes and tell me what.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with my English speaking.
Okay, I'm disappointed with my English speaking. Okay. Well, you know what? It's getting better, Altagracia. So good job. Let's see, Daniela, if you want to answer, or Leonor. Leonor, what are you disappointed, frustrated, or upset about? All right, well,
Sorry.
problem.
Sorry. I don't know.
Use your imagination. Look, she's upset because her computer crashed. Disappointed because she couldn't make the dance. Let's say you're disappointed because you couldn't go to sleep.
Is the song is the
So if I say, Leonor, what are you frustrated, disappointed, or upset? You would say, I am
Really disappointed.
disappointment is last year.
So if you then that's gonna be the past. I was disappointed.
Was disappointment last year. Last year.
Okay.
Last year.
I couldn't
dance. Dancing.
You could change it. I was disappointed last year. I couldn't cook for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, okay.
For example. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
My kitchen caught on fire. That's why I couldn't do it. You had fire in your kitchen, so you couldn't make. Good job.
Okay.
All right, let's continue on. So please, in your journal, write about. Think about a time when you were frustrated, disappointed, or upset about something. What was the problem? How did you feel about it? What did you do about it? Write about it in your journal. Okay. Pronunciation, please repeat after me. Have to.
Have to.
Have got to.
I got to.
Okay. So here we go. I have to work.
I have to work.
He has to go.
He has to go.
They've got to wait.
They got to wait.
He's got to eat.
He got to eat.
We have to study.
We have to study.
She has to leave.
She has to leave.
You've got to practice.
You got to practice.
She's got to drive.
She got to drive.
She got to drive.
Excellent. All right. Please repeat after me. Could I go?
Could I go?
Could he go?
Could he go?
Could she go?
Could she go?
Could it go?
Could it go?
Could we go?
Could we go?
Where we go?
Could you go?
Could you go?
Could they go?
Could they go?
Yes, I could.
Yes, I could.
Yes, he could.
Yes, he could.
Yes, she could.
Yes, he could.
Yes, it could.
Yes, it could.
Yes, we could.
Yes, we could.
Yes, you could.
Yes, we could.
You could.
Yes, they could.
Yes, they could.
No, I couldn't.
No, I
I
couldn't.
couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
No, she couldn't.
No, she couldn't.
No, it couldn't.
No, it couldn't.
No, we couldn't.
No, we couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
No, you
No,
couldn't.
you couldn't.
No, they couldn't.
No, they couldn't.
Was I able to go?
Was
Was
I
I able to go?
Was he able to go?
Was
Was
he able
he
to go?
able to go?
Was she able to go?
Was she able to go?
go?
Was it able to go?
Was able to
Able
go?
to go?
Ay,
Were we able to go?
We
Were
able to go?
to go?
Were you able to go?
Were
You
you able
able
to go?
Were they able to go?
Were they able to
to
go?
they go to
Able to
able
go.
to go.
Okay. I'll be able to help you.
I'll be
I able to help
you.
you.
All right. He'll be able to help you.
He able
Be able
to
help
to
you.
help to help.
She'll be able to help you.
She
Be able
be
to help
able to help you.
He'll be able to help you.
You'll be
He's
able
able
to help
to help
you.
you.
We'll be able to help you.
Will
We'll
able
be
to
able to help you.
help
You'll
you.
be able to help you.
You'll
help
be
you
able to help you.
They'll be able to help you.
They'll
They
be able to help
be
you.
able to help you.
Yes, I could.
Yes, I could.
Yes, he could.
Yes, he
He
could.
could.
Yes, she could.
Yes, she could.
Yes, it could.
Yes,
Yes,
he could.
it could.
Yes, we could.
Yes, we could.
could.
Yes, you could.
Yes,
you could.
Yes, they could.
yes, they could.
They could.
No, I couldn't.
No, I couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
No, she couldn't.
No, she couldn't.
No, it couldn't.
No, it couldn't.
No, we couldn't.
No, we couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
No, they couldn't.
No, they couldn't.
Okay. No, I wasn't able to.
No, I wasn't able to.
No, he wasn't able to.
No, he wasn't able to.
No, she wasn't able to.
No, she wasn't able to.
No, it wasn't able to.
No, it wasn't able to.
No, we weren't able to.
No, we weren't able to.
No, you weren't able to.
No, you weren't able to.
No, you weren't able to.
No, they weren't able to.
No, they weren't able to.
No, they weren't able to.
Okay. I won't be able to help you.
I won't
be able to help you.
All right, let's say it again slowly. Make sure you pronounce all the words. Listen carefully. I won't be able to help you.
I won't be able to help you.
Be able to help you.
He won't be able to help you.
He won't
be able to
help you.
She won't be able to help you.
She won't be able to help you.
It won't be able to help you.
He
It
won't be able to help you.
We won't be able to help you.
We won't be able to help you.
You won't be able to help you.
You won't
You
be
won't
able
to help you.
And they won't be able to help you.
They won't be able
to help you.
to help you.
Okay. We're gonna practice this ones here. Okay. I've got to work.
I
I've
got to work.
We've got to work.
We've got
We
to
want
work.
to work.
You've got to work.
You've got to work.
They've got to work.
They
They've
want to go
got
to
to
work.
work.
He's got to work.
He's
got to
got
work.
to work.
She's got to work.
She's
She
got
got
to
to
work.
work.
It's got to work.
It's
It's
got to
got
work.
to work.
And then we have the to plus the adjective. He was too short.
He was too short.
He was too short.
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 Okay. She was too busy.
He was too busy.
Excellent. So this finishes with chapter number 11. Sorry, chapter number 10. Chapter number 10, book number 2. So please make sure that you complete the exercises, and then we'll be working on the workbook exercises for chapter number 10, book number 2. Please let me know if you have any questions. Well done. A blessed day. Keep on studying and make sure your notebook is organized. Also, make sure you complete all your journal entries so you are good to go. And let me check something. I think we have the Gazette. We have time to do the Gazette. So we can do the Gazette now. Here we go. So again, please have your microphones off so we can read together. Let's begin. Family and time. Let me just get the
Family and time.
Yeah, let's do it quietly so we can record it, okay? So here we go. Families have less time together. It seems that everybody around the world, that everywhere around the world, people are spending more time at work or alone and less time with their families and friends. People are busier than ever before. In the past, in many countries, the father worked and the mother stayed home, took care of the children, and did the shopping, cooking, and cleaning. Nowadays, in many families, both parents work. So they both have to do the shopping, cooking, and cleaning in their free time. Parents, therefore, don't have as much time with their children as they used to have in the past. There are also many single parent families. In these families, the single parent has to do everything. These days, many children come home from school to an empty apartment or house. A lot of children spend many hours each day in front of the television. Even when families are together, it is common for family members to do things by themselves. For example, they watch programs on separate TVs in different rooms. They use the internet. They talk with friends on the phone. And they do other individual activities. Isn't it strange? Thanks to technology, people are able to communicate so easily with people far away. But sometimes they don't communicate as well as before with people in their own homes. So let's see. Is this happening in your country? What is your opinion about this? Let's see. Altagracia, does this happen in your country? Where people are on the phones and they don't talk to each other?
Yes, that happened.
How about you, Leonor? Does that happen in your country too?
Yes, I do.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Very good. So let's look at factor 5. Countries where people spend the most time at work. Listen to this. In Thailand, people spend 2,200 hours a year. In the United States, 1,966. In Japan, 1889. In France, 1656. In Germany, 1560. Okay. So let's clear this. Repeat after me, vocabulary. Home appliances.
Home appliances.
I think the coffee maker is broken.
I think the coffee maker is broken.
I think the dishwasher is broken.
I think the dishwasher is broken.
I think the dryer is broken.
I think the dryer is broken.
I think the garbage disposal is broken.
I think the garbage
disposal is broken.
I think the iron is broken.
I think the iron is broken.
Yes, iron. Okay.
Iron.
Next one. I think the microwave is broken.
I think the microwave is broken.
Very good. I think the toaster is broken.
I think the toaster is broken.
Good. I think the vacuum cleaner is broken.
I think the vacuum cleaner is broken.
Excellent. I think the washing machine is broken.
I think the washing machine is broken.
Excellent. So let's look here around the world. While parents around the world are working, who takes care of their young children? There are many families. There are many different types of childcare for preschool children around the world. For example, here we have these children in a daycare in their community. Then we have these children are in a daycare center in a factory where their parents work. Then we have this child who stays home during the day with his grandmother. So what different types of childcare are there in countries you know? There's various different ones. Let's look at this example with the global exchange. Cool Kid 2. Hi, it's me. I'm sorry I didn't answer your last email. You won't believe what happened this week. My computer crashed and I lost all my files, my email messages, my address book, and all my schoolwork. I wasn't able to hand in the term paper for my science class yesterday because it was on my computer. I couldn't study very well for a history test because all my study notes for the exam were also on the computer. And besides all that, I tripped and fell yesterday while I was practicing for the school play. What a week. I'm glad it's all over. Tell me, how was your week? I hope it was better than mine. All right. So let's look at this listening exercise right before we get ready to finish. So listen to the first message. I'm gonna read 5 messages. Listen to the messages and then match the people on their messages. Look at the first one. It says, you have 5 messages. Message 1, Friday, 2:15. Hi, Jim, this is Pete. I just got your message and I'm sorry I won't be able to help you move to your new apartment tomorrow, but I've got to work overtime. Bye, beep. Message 2, Friday, 3:10 p.m. Hi, Jim, it's Susie. Sorry I won't be able to help you move tomorrow. I've got to visit my grandparents out of town. Good luck. Talk to you soon. Beep. Message 3, Friday, 3:55. Hi, Jim. It's Marty. How are you? I'm not so good. I'm having problems with my car. I have to take it to a mechanic. So I'm afraid I won't be able to help you move. Sorry. Give me a call sometime. Okay. Take care. Beep. Message 4, Friday, 5:48 p.m. Hello, Jim. It's Judy. You know, I really want to help you move, but I've got to stay home all day tomorrow and wait for the plumber. My kitchen sink is broken and there's water everywhere. Hope your move goes okay. Sorry, I can't help. Let's talk tomorrow. Beep. Message number 5, Sunday, 9:29 p.m. Jim, it's Tom. Gee, I'm really sorry. I wasn't able to help you move yesterday. I wasn't feeling well and I had to stay in bed all day. I'm feeling much better now. Call me. Maybe we can get together soon. So, using that information, you have to fill in the blanks for the listening section over here. All right. And then if you could please also complete this section, do it in your notebooks. What are they saying? What are these people thinking? What are they going to express? Well done. We're going to stop here as we finish with chapter number 10, book number 2. Well done. Continue studying and we'll go from there. Have a blessed day, everyone.